There's good. Then there's sticky, sweet, spicy, double your napkins, don't even share with your own best friend. General So Good. Introducing General Soul Sauce for a limited time at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Let's do it.
Come on, Dad, get me.
Ooh, nice play. All right, go. There we go.
So cute. At Ally, we're helping millions save more for the things that matter most to them. Whatever you're saving for, we're all better off with an Ally.
Get back to work.
Did you know that your garage door is the single biggest object on your home? So if you're looking to add some curb appeal, it's a perfect place to start.
And right now, you can get 12 months same as cash. At Dover & Company, we carry the area's largest selections from top manufacturers. And don't forget to ask about our openers and accessories. We have it all, from battery backup, remotes, keypads, and OHD Anywhere that allows you to control and monitor your garage door from anywhere with your smartphone.
Dover & Company, your hometown garage door company since 1936.
Common in these rankings?
I wouldn't say uncommon, but Granville Calvin Christian.
Buggle over the top, looking for Kraft. Toffolo right there now. Kraft, one-on-one, Kraft, and that's one. We're excited to have you stopping by. John Turner, Dan Stickrat, and we're talking high school soccer rankings and playoffs and much more here on this Monday.
My dad and my grandfather are officials. I've grown up around officials and seeing how much they enjoy being part of the games. As a student athlete, I've always appreciated the people out there who are willing to give back to the kids. The Legacy program lets me officiate while I'm still in high school, working younger kids' games. Officiating gives me a better understanding of the game. I get to make some pretty good money for a high school kid, and I even get to spend some quality time with my dad. There's help wanted. Just whistle.
Northwestern is up from 12, now at 10.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
As the voice of Michigan student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played.
We are responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic students can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stand should have fun,
but not take the focus away from the game.
We believe coaches should act as teachers,
helping student athletes develop while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and be supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports.
And respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sports
while maintaining a high level of respect for all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game.
welcome to Michigan Stars Elite Podcast provided by Michigan Soccer Network. My name is Erwin van Elst. I'm the Director of Coaching for Michigan Stars Elite, and I'm here today with our General Manager, Dan Chun.
Sweet chili lime sauce has 3 perfect ingredients. Sweet, chili, lime. People keep telling us sweet isn't an ingredient. How these wings get sweet then? Introducing new sweet chili lime for a limited time at Buffalo Wild Wings.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great. Participate!
Hi, my name is Paul Tinian. I'm with the Michigan Jaguars. I'd like to welcome all of you to Michigan Jaguars Monthly and thank Jonathan for the invitation to be here on MSN. Just wanted to let everybody know that this will be an inside look at our club, and every month we'll be providing some new hosts and maybe some new guests that we're inviting in to get a better idea of what's going on in and around.
Thank you for stopping by the Michigan Soccer Network. To not miss out on any of the action, all you have to do is simply hit the subscribe button, and that way you're notified every time we bring new content or go live. Thanks for stopping by.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
The kind of forgotten pillar, right, of sports, right, where like we always talk about it. We always say that the mental edge is the difference because everyone's, athletic, technical, tactical at a certain level, but we don't actually spend a ton of time on it necessarily, right? So, kind of talk to me about that. Do you feel like I can see there being huge benefits to all the kids and all the families from a just socialization and collective mental health standpoint with these conversations, and then also
Are you looking to grow here in 2023? Let the Michigan Soccer Network help you and your restaurant fill more seats. Help you and your law firm get new clients. Help you and your dental practice find more patients. Find more roofing customers this upcoming summer. And to help you and your medical practice find new patients. To learn more or get started, visit MichiganSoccerNetwork.com.
I work in nursing home, I work in the restaurant, and I own my own food truck. And I bank with Huntington. I used to always look at that sign, come on, own your own home. So one day I just said, okay, I'm gonna go talk to the banker. And he didn't tell me, no, it's not possible. He told me anything was possible. And that made me feel good. Hi, I'm Veronica, and this is my banker, Roger. He's awesome. He's a good guy.
goes so far. A fire one, and that's a wonderful save. Take a shot. They'll fire one down from distance. And now Carnival will put it back in. Fire rock, and there goes in. That's missed. Oh, it's stuck. Woods off the crossbar. Deflected, and a touch on it by Ackgun upward. Hello, everybody, and welcome into Hurley Field. We are live here on the Michigan Soccer Network for an OAA Red matchup. The number one ranked Berkeley Bears, 13-0-2, welcoming in the Troy Colts, 5-4-1. My name's John Turner. Solo here tonight as Dan Stickrat pulled away from work, or for work. And but we're excited here nonetheless to bring you this rematch of last year's district final over at Troy Athens High School. In that game, Berkeley fell in penalties to the number one ranked Troy High Colt at that time. Troy went on to lose to Adams in the regional semifinal a few days later, and this is a rematch. A Troy High team that's reloading from their previous year, right? They had 16 seniors graduate last year and had a phenomenal number of years at the helm under Jimmy Statura. As we'll take a look here at Troy High in the OAA Red. They've played 10 games so far, 5-4-1 as I mentioned here earlier. They finished first in the OAA Red last year. They were 36-3-4 over the last two seasons, and they did beat Rochester Adams last week in an OAA Red matchup, 2-1 after a very good first half. After talking with Coach Adam Spinks in his first year at the helm, and let's take a look at the Berkeley Bears. Again, they're leading right now the OAA Red. They've played 15 games, 13-0-2, undefeated on the season. 23-1 is where they finished last year, and they finished third in the OAA Red. And they're 38-6-3 over their last two seasons. Again, right now they are sitting atop the table in the Red. They are down one game compared to Oxford, who's technically leading, but they have a game ahead of them in the overall schedule. So, and again, they're coached by Steve Volosik in his 14th year here at Berkeley. And take a look here now at the weather. A slight drizzle has come through here throughout much of the afternoon and early evening. 62 degrees is the scheduled kickoff temperature here tonight, as we are 12 minutes away here from the start of this game. And we couldn't be more excited to get things underway here. First half action, our starting 11s, all the festivities going to get underway here on the other side of this break. You're going to watch OAA Red Soccer live on the Michigan Soccer Network. Cuts back, shot, Evans save, rebound, cleared away. Pearson steps up, takes this, and buries it. Post cross, open net, and a touch on it by Ackgun, upward corner. And the Rose Point Liggett is your 2022 Cardinal champions. They are awarding the win to Catholic Central.
On this broadcast in the Michigan Soccer Network.
In these rankings?
I wouldn't say uncommon, but Granville Calvin Christian.
Just ball go over the top, looking for Kraft. Toffolo right there now. Kraft, one-on-one, Kraft, and that We're excited to have you stopping by. John Turner, Dan Stickrat, and we're talking high school soccer rankings and playoffs and much more here on this Monday.
Sweet chili lime sauce has 3 perfect ingredients. Sweet, chili, lime. People keep telling us sweet isn't an ingredient. How these wings get sweet then? Introducing new sweet chili lime for a limited time at Buffalo Wild Wings. There's good. Then there's sticky, sweet, spicy, double your napkins, don't even share with your own best friend. General So Good. Introducing General Soul Sauce for a limited time at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
There's good. Then there's sticky, sweet, spicy, double your napkins, don't even share with your own best friend. General So Good. Introducing General Soul Sauce for a limited time at Buffalo Wild Wings.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond. In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great. Participate.
Thank you for stopping by the Michigan Soccer Network. To not miss out on any of the action, all you have to do is simply hit the subscribe button, and that way you're notified every time we bring new content or go live. Thanks for stopping by.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And welcome back here into Hurley Field as we are just 5 minutes away here from this key OAA Red matchup between the Troy High Colts and the Berkeley Bears. You're watching this live on the Michigan Soccer Network. John Turner, excited to have you along for the ride here tonight. It's been a nice and wet one here the last couple days. We were out at Lake Orion last night as they took on Oxford. That game was a sloppy game from beginning to end, a scrappy game. Oxford coming out with a 1-0 win here last night. And, we're going to bring you into our press box now. And, hey, we're going to stay dry here tonight in the press box. And hopefully you at home there as well. And we're excited here. We're excited to bring this match to you. OAA Red matchup. I was there last year on the call in that game where Troy High and Berkeley met in that district final. It was a phenomenal game, end-to-end action. It ended up going into, a penalty shootout at the end, and goalkeeping is what put Troy High over the edge in that game as far as saves from the Troy High goalkeeper last year. And this year, Seth Davidson having 11 shutouts this season for the Berkeley Bears, a senior who was one of the top-ranked goalkeepers in the state. And we are excited to see him here tonight in action from Berkeley. And I'll tell you that we are excited to have you all along here tonight to watch this game. We already got a comment coming in from Coop Demo. Let's go Bears. Had a chance to talk with Steve Volosik here earlier today in regards to this matchup and talking about the history of this team. And he mentioned how many he's been here for 14 years, and during that time period he's 193, 71, and 35. And previous to that, the previous record for Berkeley for the previous 27 years was 203, 254, and 31. So he has really turned this program around. They have been ranked not only in the state but also nationally along their way. Their highest D1 state rankings of the past 9 years, obviously first this year. Last year they got as high as third. 2020 as high as first. In 2019, they finished, 2020 8th, 2019 8th. They're nationally ranked 3 years in a row. They're currently ranked 24th in the nation. They were ranked 44th in the nation last year and 21st in 2021. So the Berkeley Bears, one of the more phenomenal teams, and really good stories, feel-good stories, because the Berkeley community, as we've talked about on our high school ranking shows, does not have the same type of caliber of player that you might see in other communities. And they have still found a way to be competitive in the OAA Red and fight for district championships every single year. So Berkeley and Steve Volosik are doing it right. And maybe this year there's some magic, because it's all got to come together here at the end of this season as they roll into the playoffs. And right now at 13-0-2, they are right there. And anything can happen when you get into the playoffs. And we saw that last year with Rochester Adams, who had not been ranked. They kind of in and out of the top 15 in the rankings last year. Their record was not phenomenal at all. But, hey, they found a way at the end of the season to bring it all together. Good goalkeeping, good defense, scoring goals when you need them, and finding a way to win a state championship over Rockford on the last day of the season. So Berkeley Bears are definitely a team to be reckoned with here this season. But standing in their way here tonight, the Troy High Colts, who in their own right have been a very strong team over the last number of decades. And this year's first-year head coach, Adam Spinks, taking over in place of Jimmy Stachura, a team that we talked about over the last couple years. I mean, these teams are very similar with the last couple years. You look at their 36-3-4 are Troy High. Berkeley 38-6-3 over the last 2 years. So a very, very, very similar record. They have found ways to win games in one of the toughest divisions and toughest leagues in the state of Michigan. So we are about a minute or so away from the start of this game. And get your predictions in now. Let us know where you're watching. It is currently a fan contest. The OAA fan contest is currently underway. Right now, Troy High is winning with 198 total votes. Every morning I pull the report, and this morning they were atop that setting. So, but we are just under 30 seconds to go here. We will step aside, not from the overall broadcast, but to allow the public address announcer here at Berkeley High School and Hurley Field to take over, announce the players, national anthem. When we come back, we'll give you the starting 11s and get ready here for soccer. So stick around. A good one coming up here on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Hurley Field, home of your Berkeley Bears. At this time, if you're willing and able, I would ask that you all please stand. Direct your attention to the north end of the field and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Technical difficulties, please hold. I can sing it if you want. We know the song. And now, the lineups for tonight's contest, starting with the away team. The Troy High Zero, Simeon Kolev. Number 2, Christian Orzami. Number 3, Nicholas Kamungana. Number 4, Nick Carpenter. Number 5, Michael Piglio. Number 6, Leo Penoza. Number 7, Graham Bauman. Number 8, Benjamin Sonar. Number 9, Johnny Worrell. Number 10, Clay Cusmano. Number 11, Peter Lito. Number 12, Andrew Pawlowski. Number 13, Zephyr Pregame. Number 15, Noah Kalungana. Number 16, Kai Tanafranca. Number 17, Avery Cole. Number 18, Santiago Coronado. Number 19, Jack Pottis. Number 20, Mateo Coronado. Number 21, Zarin Hobman. Number 22, Ahur Laraket. Number 23, Ibrahim Dakaruni. Number 24, Carol Janowitz. Number 28, Brady Courtney. And now for your hometown Berkeley Bears. Number 0 and 24, Seth Davidson. Number 0 and 25, Spencer Badges. Number 0 and 23, Nathan Callio. Number 2, Mike Green. Number 3, Owen Stone. Number 4, Jackson Kane. Number 5, Matt Spurl. Number 6, Abe Schnackel. Number 7, Will Knight. Number 8, Zoran. Number 9, Andrew Cook. Number 10, Kai Nielsen. Number 11, Sam Neo. Number 12, August Cumming. Number 13, Case Bishop. Number 14, Brody Kane. Number 15, Gabe Callio. Number 16, Nate Nosser. Number 17, Beck Peters. Number 18, Owen Danaher. Number 19, Dennis Hayes. Number 20, Ben Sanborn. Number 21, Robert Rato. Number 22, Owen Ricard. Head coach, Steve.
And there you have it. There are both teams announced here today as we get ready to go. Nick Worrell hopping into the comments saying 8-0 in favor of Troy Mercy. So, Nick, good to hear from you, sir, as graduated last year from Troy High. Let's talk starting 11s here. We'll start with the Troy High Colts. Again, in goal tonight, Brady Courtney, number 28. Leo Pinoza, Graham Bauman, Benjamin Sumner, Johnny Worrell, Clay Cusmano, Peter Lito, Andrew Pulowski, Santiago Coronado Blanco, Naul Larroquette, and as I mentioned, Brady Courtney in goal for the Berkeley Bears. In goal, Seth Davidson, as I mentioned, the senior goalkeeper, 11 shutouts here so far on the season. Micah Green, Owen Stone, Max Spurl, Abe Schnakel, Will Knight, Andrew Cook, the captain, Kai Nelson, Sam Neo, August Cumming, and Dennis Hayes. So there are your lineups here for tonight's match. And get your predictions in here now, early and often. We are just moments away from the start of this OAA Red matchup. A look there at center referee Richard Toma. The Bears here will have the kickoff. They'll be in blue tonight. And the white shorts going left to right to left on your screen. Troy High Colts in the all-white kits will be going from left to right. Officially underway here from, looks like we already have a stoppage. Stoppage here to start. It looks like there's a Will Knight. This one will be dropped back underway. All goes back to Brady Courtney getting his first touches here of the evening. What is Troy is not ranked, Lemon Pepper. Currently record is 5-4-1. They are 2-2-0 in the OAA Red. Berkeley is 3-0-2. And they're undefeated on the season. Their two ties against Rochester back on the 29th of August and against Clarkson back on September 1st. One of the first times ball pops up. That's Knight that gets a touch. Continues to stay in the air. Goes Blanco, and now a foul. First foul here of the night. That one credited to Troy High and the Colts as Berkeley will take this free kick, and in Berkeley fashion, you'll see Seth Davidson. Seth Davidson take this. It's something that Steve Volosic has done for many, many years in his 14 years at the helm, having his goalkeeper taking long kicks. So as Davidson will put this one in towards Courtney, and he'll make the grab. So that would be the first shot of the night, coming from Seth Davidson. Oh, as you see there is Micah Green trying to get position as Johnny Worrell goes in. He'll be called for the foul. Second foul here of the night against the Colts, as we'll see Seth Davidson once again. Davidson puts this one back in. And Worrell now will try to bring this up over midfield, and good work by Micah Green. Comes in to defend. Andrew Cook is put back in towards Dennis Hayes. Aaron Ahmed in the lineup, and look, Worrell. Right now seeing a lot of direct balls as this one will find its way to Dennis Hayes. Met there by Ahmed, defensively for the Colts. Good work there, Stone. Dispossessed is Larroquette. Gives it right back to the Bears, and they'll put this one towards the 18. And Knight gets a touch. And a shot, that one goes up and over. Not a bad look as that shot coming from Kai Nelson. Well, that's a second shot here of the night. But high and wide of frame. First time stopping by, hit that subscribe button. Like us and share us with your friends and family. We're on all social media, Instagram and TikTok and everywhere else. Thrown in here by Benjamin Sumner. Good touch on that by Bauman. Toledo. One back by the Bears. Played inside to Stone. That's Hayes, who look to switch the point of attack, looking for Knight. Knight will get to the end of this possibly. Courtney comes out, and he'll draw the first corner of the night. So not a bad ball from Hayes, looking for Will Knight. That one will get the first corner here in favor of the Berkeley Bears. Owen Stone will put this one back in. Got a lot of targets. Very aggressive in the box of the Berkeley Bears when it comes to quarters. This one comes in towards that near post. Will go up and over. 5 minutes in. Berkeley having a couple opportunities here early on. So we'll see Brady Courtney put this back in for the Colts. Settled down, that's Max Spurl. Was looking for Dennis Hayes. Now Hayes out wide tonight. This one will miscue there offensively for the Bears. Highlights from this game will be available tomorrow morning on our YouTube channel, so check that out. Also tomorrow morning, I'll be out in St. Louis as Nationals 2010s will be taking on Gretna from St. Louis. Also later tonight, the Detroit Lions kicking off here on Thursday Night Football on Amazon Prime. Taking on the Green Bay Packers as there's a foul being called against Berkeley. First foul against them here of the night. We're going to see Benjamin Sumner standing over this one. There's one put into the mix. That one's actually going to go right into Seth Davidson. And he'll immediately get it out here to Owen Stone. Owen Stone, a captain. Also part of the All-State team last year for the Berkeley Bears. Good ball thrown in. Goes out towards top of the 18 and cleared away towards midfield. Micah Green will bring it back in under control and put it up towards top of the 18 and make its way to Courtney once again. Back now with Cook. Cook looks to switch tonight. That one actually will make its way after misplayed by Blanco. So a throw-in coming up here for Berkeley Bears. Another long throw-in coming in, and getting ahead on that was Hayes. Owen Stone had 16 goals and 10 assists last year. Dennis Hayes leads the team this season with 8 assists. Actually hit Owen Stone, and that's going to awkward bounce right up into the face of Bauman. That one deflects, and now off of Lido. Had a chance to see Troy High here earlier this season. They took on Troy Athens. They went down 3-0 in that game and then got one back in the second half, and then the game was called due to inclement weather. Very possible they could have gotten maybe a couple more. They were pressing there when that lightning started to open up in the skies back on the 29th of August. Now Owen Stone. Looking there for Kai Nelson. That was given away by Cook. These two teams could very well see themselves again in a district game in October. Waiting for those draws to come in here later this week and get those games scheduled. Berkeley and Troy High have the highest MPR in their district, so they will split. Berkeley be the number 1 seed, Troy being the number 2, so they'll be on opposite sides of the bracket. We know the clock's not running. It's not running through our system. We apologize. There's 11 minutes, 43 seconds into this game. Not sure why the clock is not counting up, so we're working through that. We apologize. And we apologize for that. We are back. I had to reset the system. It just wasn't catching what we were doing, so we apologize for that. So nothing happened in the action, but either way, we are back up and running. Ball is thrown in. Ball. And right now, really not a lot of flow to this game. Both teams kind of playing sloppy. You're seeing balls back and forth is now Nelson. Nelson makes his way through three defenders, and this one from Owen Stone. Great save there from Courtney. I stand corrected. So Owen Stone from about 22 yards out puts one in, and diving to his left, Brady Courtney making a huge save here in the 15th minute. Keep this 0-0. So good throw in again. Warrell is the one that got ahead on that one for the Colts. As in comes Cook. Now here come the Colts, and Ballman tied up there with Micah Green. Good battle as this one now cleared out of touch. Let's take a look at that replay again here. There it is. You see Nelson making his way in. Then that ball falls right to Stone in a one-handed diving save to his left, and Brady Courtney. Courtney puts this one up over midfield. They're going to say a deflection, last touch off of the Colts. Sorry, the Berkeley Bears, and out for a throw in here for the Colts. Thrown in by Sumner. Neo. That one makes its way to Stone. He'll look to put one over the top now. That's a good ball. That's Hayes. Knocked out. We see a substitution coming in here now for the Bears. So 23 and a half minutes to go here as Andrew Cook will put this one back in for the Bears. Makes his way right into the box, and Bauman will try to bring this one up for the Colts. Settled down by Lito. You're really not seeing a lot of offense here being created by the Colts. They have scored 14 goals. 13 goals on the season, allowed 14. They're -1. They do have 5 shutouts, though. And interesting that in every game that they have won, almost every game that they've won, they have had a win, a winner or tie. They haven't had a shutout. Their 4 losses, where Rel will look to turn and take a shot, and that will go well wide. Their 4 losses, they lost back on the 16th to Eisenhower 4-0. They lost to Perrysburg, Ohio back on the 19th 2-0. Lost to Troy Athens in their City Cup on the 29th of August 3-1. And then recently lost to Oxford 2-4, 4-2. But interesting, they did beat Rochester Adams last week 2-1, and they beat Bloomfield here on Tuesday 2-0. In all 4 of their losses, that's where the goals have come from. 14 goals against in all 4 of their losses. I mentioned they've scored 13, allowed 14. Have had 5 shutouts. But then you look at the Berkeley Bears, what they've done, 35 goals for this season. They've got 4 against. So Seth Davidson and the Berkeley Bears have only allowed 4 goals this entire season. They're plus 31 and have 11 shutouts. So a very, very strong defensive team. Good goalkeeping here for Steve Volosik and the Berkeley Bears. If your first time stopping by, we appreciate it. You are watching OAA Red Soccer live here on the Michigan Soccer Network. The foul there is called against Troy Hiles. We'll see Davidson in this restart here for the Bears. Kai Nelson does lead the team with goals. He has 6. So we see another long throw-in coming in here for the Bears. They're asking me, Lemon Pepper's asking me what I think the score will be. I tend to try to stay away from that just because as the broadcaster. But if I was a betting man, which I am not, there's this one thrown in by Cook, and this little deflection right towards Stone. And this one pops up. Not a bad flick there. But I would say this, just looking at Berkeley top to bottom, coming into this one, they are the number 1 ranked team. I'm not sure why it says number 2 on our scoreboard, so I'm going to fix that right now. But got to give credit to where credit is due. Fix that right there. So we apologize about that. But I would say it could be, 2-0 in favor of Berkeley. But it's an OAA Red game. We've seen some crazy things in the OAA Red over the years. We saw Oxford beat Clarkston here a couple weeks ago last week. We saw Rochester Adams fall to Troy High last week. On any given night, any team could put it together, and that is surely the case and can happen. As Cook finds Stone, he just can't bring that one in. Troy High is 3-1-1 in their last 5 games. Before that, they were 2-3-1. So they found a way here of late to kind of find their way. Finding an identity is really hard to do when you have a brand new team made up of a lot of brand new players. As Dan Stickrat says, baptism by fire, as he said here throughout the season. Ball thrown in. Brody Kane pulled back by Drzevich. She hits off Hayes. And Morrell just mistimes that one. Is now Stone right there. Georgievich. Micah Green. Overlapping run. That's Kai Nelson getting tied up. Clay Kuzmano, and Nelson keeps fighting hard. This ball finds its way into the 18 and cleared up and out of danger. It was a good throw by Green. Finding Nelson, who puts this one into the 18. Kind of pops up towards Owen Stone. And Hayes gets ahead on it. Now transition. That's Bauman. I say that one went out on that far side. Well, actually hit the hand of the Troy High player there. I think it was Lito. Yeah, but let us know where you're watching from. Are you watching from college? I know, Nick, you were saying you were obviously here in the chat watching this game. Are you up at school? This ball played inside. "15 minutes ago here in this first half. 0-0 game right now. Couple opportunities here in favor of the Bears. A beautiful save from Brady Courtney off an Owen Stone shot, keeping this game 0-0. Game's starting to settle down a little bit, and seeing a little more possession here out of the Bears. Good ball put over midfield. On Kai Nelson now. Make his way. Kuzmano is right there. Good defensive play by Kuzmano. Now the ball will make its way to Bauman, but now they're going to say a handball or handling against Troy High. We have 15, like I mentioned, 15 minutes to go here in this first half. And put back in, not by Seth Davis, but this will be put in. It will go over Kai Nelson. Couple substitutions coming on here for both teams. Courtney puts this one back in. If you're just tuning in, we're live here from Hurley Field in Berkeley, Michigan. OAA Red matchup. Berkeley Bears welcoming Troy High. Kai Nelson on the ball. Inside to Georgievich. Take over there by Georgievich, down by the end line. Kuzmano out there to defend, as well as Brendan Sumner, and that they come away with it as this one's cleared up towards midfield and Bauman. Ahmed. And then Knight will be credited with the foul. Only the second foul of the game here against the Bears. Cowbells here in full effect here tonight. Ball comes in, and this is a way to Seth Davidson. See, Micah Green will chase this one down. Last touch from Jasnetich. Talking about him, a Canadian transfer student. Played over in Windsor last year. Last touch off Kuzmano. Good ball towards the 18 here from the crowd here. As this one kind of deflects through traffic. Should hit off the head there of San Neo. Right in the hands of Seth Davidson. So, uneventful here the last couple of minutes. Ever since that Brady Courtney save from Owen Stone, really nothing much going on for either side. And maybe just because of the way the weather's been the last couple of days, sloppy rain everywhere. I don't know if it was drizzling here earlier. Maybe that's having an impact on soccer all over Michigan. Stone finds a way to get through two defenders and Larry Cat will play this back to Courtney, and he'll make a meal of that one as Hayes now has it at his feet. He's got pressure at his back. Maintains possession. And now the referee will blow the whistle and bring it back. So the sixth foul of the night against the Colts leads to a free kick here now from about 29.5 yards away. Andrew Cook will stand over this one for the Bears. So Andrew Cook stands over this ball. We'll put this one right in towards Courtney. He'll make the save. That's the fourth shot of the night. Third on target for the Bears. Third save of the night for Courtney. Makes his way all the way to Knight. Worrell will come up with it for the Colts. Interesting fact, Berkeley only has an enrollment of 1,000 228 students compared to that of Troy, who has 2,298. So talk about talent for talent in numbers. Troy High really has the advantage of picking different players. And that's the argument that you have when you start talking about differences in between the size of schools, because there are schools out there that have a lot of opportunity. I mean, we talked to Troy Athens and Todd Hugh earlier this season. They had over 110 kids try out for their team. They only ended up selecting between 55 and 60 players, so that means 50 kids are getting cut. You know, Troy, I'm not sure the numbers that Troy High had, but we know that Rochester Adams had a record number of kids trying out this year. Again, trying to get it down to 18 kids per roster or 20 kids per roster, you're looking at 60 kids on the overall program. So when you have access to a lot more kids, I would imagine that Berkeley might only see 50 or 60 kids to come into the tryouts. As this ball switched, finds its way through Nelson. Is a mistake there. That one's cut back. That was something that made a mistake. Nelson, a good recovery. Is it given right, though, back to Andrew Cook? And then Kuzmano wins it back. As you hear the referee will bring this one back, and that'll fire up the crowd here for Troy High and the Colts. Hey, you know, a mistake there by Sumner is he just misplayed that ball. But the recovery from that back line, Kuzmano, as well as Laraquette. So good work from them, because that was going to lead to a possible goal-scoring opportunity for the Bears. Green still has the ball at his feet. Has to get through traffic, and that will run off of Kuzmano and thrown in right away towards Hayes. Question after this, after this game is over with, what are my son and I going to do for dinner when we head back to watch the football game? That's the question tonight. What should the dinner be? Should it be Buffalo Wild Wings? Should it be a wing stop or something like that? Wings in football, right? Or hey, man, maybe a chicken shack. I don't know. I'm just asking the questions. Maybe you guys should tell me. This ball makes its way over midfield as we are almost under 5 minutes here left in this first half. A couple of moments here of opportunities for the Bears. There has been only one shot that went well wide from Worrell. Haven't really created any opportunities at all, have the Colts. They're only scoring 13 goals in their first 10 matches here of the season. All put up over midfield. Track down. Put it right back up towards Jasnedic. Jasnedic. Good cut back. Still has it at his feet. Jasnedic lays it off for Worrell. Worrell from distance, and that one goes up and over. So the second shot of the night. Both shots here tonight coming from Worrell. So the clock has come to a stop. with 3:11 to play. So it looks like Johnny Worrell struggling right now. He'll step off here for the time being. It's good to see him being able to walk up under his own pressure. And so we'll have a throw-in coming up here. For the Colts, you'll see Zarin Ahmed put this one back in. Oh, Schnagle, they got a touch on that ball for the Bears then. Now Bauman. All put inside for Giglio. Hit off of him, and now right back to Micah Green and the Bears. A little touch. Nobody there for the Bears. Dispossessed by Kuzmano. Giglio. Look to play that one inside, but not enough pace. This is one over the top. Running onto it, Hayes. Oh, a little shove from the Colt defender and Lara Cat, and a free kick coming up now here for the Bears just outside the 18. No, Billos. Andre Billos now getting involved in the comments. Unless I'm not mistaken, a Royal Oak graduate. Royal Oak player. As Andrew Cook will put this one back in for the Bears. As Cook will play this one low. A little dummy there, and now a foul being called against the Bears. That's their 5th foul of the game. You're under 20 seconds to go here. $13 seconds to go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
we'll roll out.
3, 2, 1.
And this first half will end here scoreless. So no goals, couple opportunities for each side. A great save from Brady Courtney to keep this game scoreless. We have a 10-minute break. We come back here, 40 minutes to go in this OAA Red matchup between the Berkeley Bears and the Troy High Colts. You're watching it all live right now on the Michigan Soccer Network. Shot, Evans save, rebound, cleared away. Pearson steps up, takes this, and buries it. Post cross, open net. Up, and a touch on it by Akgun, upward corner. And the Grosse Pointe Liggett, 2022 Cardinals
broadcast in the Michigan Soccer Network.
In these rankings?
I wouldn't say uncommon, but Granville Calvin Christian.
Buggle over the top, looking for Kraft. Toffolo right there now. Kraft, one-on-one, Kraft! And that We're excited to have you stopping by. John Turner, Dan Stickrat. And we're talking high school soccer rankings and playoffs and much more here on this Monday. Northwestern is up from 12, now at 10.
Beat Up Sweet Chili Lime Sauce has 3 perfect ingredients. Sweet, chili, lime. People keep telling us sweet isn't an ingredient. How these wings get sweet then? Introduce a new Sweet Chili Lime for a limited time at Buffalo Wild Wings. There's good. Then there's sticky, sweet, spicy, double your napkins, don't even share with your own best friend. General So Good. Introducing General Soul Sauce for a limited time at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
There's good. Then there's sticky, sweet, spicy, double your napkins, don't even share with your own best friend. General So Good. Introducing General Soul Sauce for a limited time at Buffalo Wild Wings.
What rhymes with
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond. In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great. Participate.
Thank you for stopping by the Michigan Soccer Network. To not miss out on any of the action, all you have to do is simply hit the subscribe button, and that way you're notified every time we bring new content or go live. Thanks for stopping by.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
My dad and my grandfather are officials. I've grown up around officials and seeing how much they enjoy being part of the games. As a student athlete, I've always appreciated the people out there who are willing to give back to the kids. The Legacy program lets me officiate while I'm still in high school, working younger kids' games. Officiating gives me a better understanding of the game. I get to make some pretty good money for a high school kid, and I even get to spend some quality time with my dad. There's help wanted. Just whistle.
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in!
Beat Up Sweet Chili Lime Sauce has 3 perfect ingredients. Sweet, chili, lime. People keep telling us sweet isn't an ingredient. How these wings get sweet then? Introduce a new Sweet Chili Lime for a limited time at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Are you looking to grow here in 2023? Let the Michigan Soccer Network help you and your restaurant fill more seats. Help you and your law firm get new clients. Help you and your dental practice find more patients. Find more roofing customers this upcoming summer. And to help you and your medical practice find new patients. To learn more or get started, visit MichiganSoccerNetwork.com.
And welcome back here into Hurley Field. The place to be here on this Thursday evening is the Berkeley Bears, number 1 ranked Berkeley Bears, welcoming and hosting the Troy High Colts. Live here on the Michigan Soccer Network. We'll bring you back in here to the press box here in a moment. So bring you back into the press box. And welcome here into the press boxes. We are just moments away here from the start of the second half. We're excited to have you along. John Turner here on the call. And if it's your first time stopping by here, hit that subscribe button, like us, share us with your friends and family. That way we know how much you care about us, because we care about you as we continue to cover soccer here all over Michigan as we get ready to back things underway here. The sound going here with our crowd is second half here. We'll start with Troy High with the ball. See Johnny Worrell there. They're all the white kits going right to left on your screen. The Berkeley Bears and the blue and white kits going left to right here for the second half. Waiting for the referee, and we are back in action here. OAA Red. 40 minutes left in this one as both these teams trying and fighting for points. 3-0-2 in the league of the Berkeley Bears, 2-2 are the Troy High Colts. As Courtney will come up with this one. Lions game kicks off here in 15 minutes. Sorry, actually more like 6 minutes, so I apologize. We'll try and catch some of the, I believe the second half is this one. A little shove there at the end on Hayes. I believe that was number 18 and Renato Blanco. A little push there at the end, no call. Says the referee. As you can see, Hayes is kind of holding his hand. So no foul in that first half. 4 shots in total for the Bears. 3 on target, 2 for the Colts, none of them on target. We see a long throw in here once again from Andrew Cook. seen these long throw-ins all night long, and really the whole 14 years that Steve Volosik's been here at the helm, as this one is thrown right towards that near post. Make his way back out towards Cook, and Bauman will clear this one up over midfield. Lido now has it under control for the Colts. He's looking here towards Pinoza. So Owen Stone. He got a slow start to the season, Stone. Just the injury bug got him, and Will Knight, that's intercepted by Kuzmano. They'll play inside. A lot more space now in the middle of the park. As Bauman will cross over midfield, looking on that far side. This one put in, and Davidson is right there. Talk about Seth Davidson. 4-year varsity, third-team All-State last year. For sure going to be in that first-team conversation this year with the season he's having. He had 17 shutouts and a .34 goals against average. This year, he's got a .27 goals against average. Only conceding those 4 goals we talked about in 15 games, along with 11 shutouts. And Niagara, Division I Niagara, looking at him, is interested in him in playing goalkeeper for them. As now Hayes looks to switch this to the far side. Billows, I apologize for saying you went to Royal Oak. So please take my sincere apologies. I took that shot last year from distance, and it was a beautiful goal. I called it a low line shot that went past the Troy High goalkeeper, and so my apologies. So another throw-in coming in here for Andrew Cook. Oh, that's a good ball. It goes just wide. I think that was Nielsen that got that. The head on that. That one went wide of frame.
I'm a husband.
I'm going to take a look at that.
I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister.
Apologize that we had a situation there as ball make its way back. We'll give her that replay of that header in a second. Bauman will kind of put inside, and that's cleared away by Schnakel. One comes in. Put right back into the mix towards Worrell. Looks like Worrell is down again. It might stop the clock here. Second time tonight we've seen Worrell. They are going to stop the clock. So we will take a look at that replay now. As here it is. Yeah, Nielsen. One that got the head on that. That went wide. Worrell is back up, which is good to see. We're back underway. Oh, bounce around inside the box. Worrell was right there. Kind of hung up there for a second from Davidson. It'll make its way to Owen Stone and puts it up over the top. You'll see Hayes run onto this one. A little shove once again. That's the second time we've seen Blanco That was actually Ahmad. Zarin Ahmed. We saw that on Hayes here a little bit ago, a little shove in the back to let him to fall on the track, and then we saw one there from Ahmed. Andrew Cook will throw this one in once again. So again, another good long throw. Misplayed that as it made its way to Lido. Now Knight. Hayes dispossessed. Olowski. All go out on that far side. Go out for a goal kick. So 47 minutes in this game. 0-0 from Hurley Field. Illo says, let's go Stone. Knight intercepts. Counterattack here for the Bears. Good recovery once again by the Colts. All played inside. Bauman loses it. Is now Spurl. Switches that point of attack and called for handling. So a free kick coming up here for the Colts. Some 64 yards away from goal. This ball is put into the 18. Pop out. And ball played to this near side. Ball put into the box. He was attempted to be put in the box. Ahmed now has it at his feet. Now actually hit off of Knight, and I don't think that's a handball. I mean, I don't think why that was unnatural. I mean, you see Ahmed making that run. I mean, his hand was out, but such close proximity. But a free kick coming up here for the Colts nonetheless. All played in. That one will go up and over as Sumner was the one that put it up. Coming up next here for Troy High, they're taking on Warren Cuzno here on Saturday. And then Clarkston here next Tuesday. And then they're at Royal Oak on the 4th, so a week from yesterday. Berkeley will take on Brownstown Woodhaven on Saturday, and then they'll face off against Rochester Adams. This ball was Look towards Hayes, and that will actually last be touched off the Colts off for a throw-in. They'll take on Romeo Summit Homeschool away on the 4th. Will deflect off Pinoza. Settled down by Bauman now. Here come the Colts. All put inside. Oh, unable to keep that one on. August coming. A little battle in the corner. We'll clear it up towards Knight, and not a lot of flow to this game. We haven't really seen a lot of possession, a lot of direct balls coming from both sides. It's indicative of the kind of the Berkeley style of play. They've never really been a big possession-based team. Aggressive defensively, shutting things down, really being compact, organized, hard-working. Again, we talk about Berkeley, they're a team that a lot of teams just don't want to face. There are some teams, that when you go out night in, night out, that you're okay playing against. You want to have that competitive battle, but from the opening whistle to the final whistle, the Berkeley Bears are one of the hardest working programs in the state of Michigan. That's why they've only given up 4 goals this season. Scored 35 along the way. A plus 31 goals against average, a goal differential. As Kumano finds Larroquette. Let's go back all the way to Courtney. Oh, he makes a meal of it. Hayes, 1-on-1 off the post and in! Dennis Hayes, 1-0 in favor of Berkeley. A miscue by Brady Courtney, who's played brilliantly tonight, makes the error and gifts a goal to Dennis Hayes and the Berkeley Bears. It is something that you cannot do in the OA Red. You cannot gift goals. It is something that you've got to try not to do, because that is hard to recover from. We'll take a look at that again here in a moment when we have a chance, as Micah Green will chase this one down for the Bears, and we'll clear this one up. I mean, for the most part, here tonight, there have not been any defensive miscues from the Colts. We saw Sumner kind of make that miscue in the first half. It didn't lead to anything. Good recovery, but when your goalkeeper does it, it leaves a player, Dennis Hayes, with the ball, 1-on-1 with the goalie. Did a good job of putting that one in the back of the net. Hey, still plenty of time left, 25 minutes to go. Colts still have an opportunity here to get one back. In those moments too, as a player, when you're given that opportunity, a lot of times you panic. You panic as we're gonna see a substitution, and here comes this replay again. He just gives it right to him, and Hayes, talk about putting away a finish. That was a great finish. He receives the ball. He didn't have a lot of time to make a decision. That's why I said, you can panic in those moments, and he didn't panic. He was able to put that one in far post away from Brady Courtney, and put it off the post and nothing but net. So that's where things stand here, as we're Just under 25 minutes to go. This ball finds Ballman. I'll be poked out by Abe Schnakel, the captain, senior midfielder here for the Bears. Talking about NPR, Berkeley is number 1 in the state. Troy High number 4. As Guzmano will put this one in. It's off the hand. Troy High crowd wants a handling. They're not going to get it in that call. Ball just kind of fell, popped up on the hand of a Berkeley defender. Ball switched to this near side. Be careful around that track. That was Max Spurl making that attempt to keep that one on the pitch, the junior. I'll give it right back to him. Plays this one over the top, and Courtney will come out. He pops that one right up. It was Ciolito. Well, now look at this Bauman. And that next layer is heads up play. Clear that one out for August Cumming and the Bears. Oop. Demo says, let's go. Right now what you're seeing a really heavy first touch from the Colts. Really from both sides here for most of the night. Touches have not been pretty as Aumann with just one inside. That's actually going to bounce off Lido and then popped up by Cumming. So Lair Cat will throw this one back in for the Colts. That one put in, and that one is good work by Davidson. Confident senior goalkeeper. Only allowed in his last 2 seasons. I mean, a goals against average of .34 last year, a goals against average this year of under .3. Talking about having a phenomenal career. I'll play to this near side, one back by Ahmed. Ahmed will make it with this near side. He can keep it on. Nope, they're going to say it went out, and that's going to only fire up this Troy High crowd even more. A couple substitutions coming on. Let's take a look at that goal again. Why don't we? Let's take a look at that goal again as we... Here it is. A couple substitutions coming on, and again, just that giveaway. But look at that finish. Just the way he's able to finish that, Dennis Hayes. He leads the team with assists. Well, he's got a goal now as well, and a very important goal. Keep their league title hopes alive here for the Bears. Told they come in 3-0-2. So they have 11 points. Score stands, they move to 14. Oxford is 4. So it's 4-0-1. We'll actually look at that. Looked at this last night. Yeah, Oxford's 4-1, so they've got 12 points right now. So they would be within. They would take over sole ownership of the top of the table. Clarkston, 3-1-1. So Berkeley getting this victory could very well put them in that chance to win the Red here this season. They've only got one more Red game left against Rochester Adams. Mathematically, Troy High is already out of a chance of winning. They have one game left themselves. We are 20 minutes left to go in this game. If you're just joining us, goal scored in the, I think it was a 55th minute. Giving the Bears a 1-0 lead. It was the 56th minute, so I apologize. An unassisted goal for Dennis Hayes. Bears are up 1-0. It's their 36th goal of the season for the Bears. Halftime report from Notre Dame Prep. They're up 5-0 over Clio. So foul just called there against the Bears. They're 4th of this half, 9th overall as this one played up, and that's cleared away. Get a touch on that. This ball will make its way towards that end line, and Michael Green was right there. Now he has Nedich tied up with Green, and he'll put it up.
Coming in, 5-man rotation for the Bears. Max Burrow, Will Knight, Abe Schneckel, Kai Nielsen, and Dennis.
We're back underway here now. Worrell on that far side. Finds Nedich back to Worrell, and then to Larroquette. Larroquette looking to thread 2 defenders as Worrell is down once again. Seen him go down tonight multiple times. Now the referee is going to stop the clock again. So Worrell tells us struggling with, continues to stretch, struggling with something going on, some lingering muscle pull or strain. Growing is put back in by Kuzmano. As we're back underway here now. The clock continues to count up. Oh, that one's half volley from Bauman. The first shot, only the 3rd shot of the game for Troy High. None of them on target. Seth Davidson hasn't had to really do a whole lot tonight. Work there by Neo over the top. The Lions are up 7-3 here in the first quarter over the Packers. Monte Brown and Jared Goff from 24 yards out. And their first possession is this one. We put in towards Worrell. That one actually deflects towards Bauman. And now Knight into Stone. Stone, ball over the top. Looking for Hayes. Hayes already has a goal on the night. Actually, might last touched off of Hayes. Oh, that could have been bad for a misplay there as Courtney's coming out. Maybe almost put that one back into the net. Own goal. Careful there. There's a little shove from Abe Schnakel. Put back in here by Renato Blanco for the Colts. Good work on this near side from Owen Stone, dispossessed. He knocks that one out for a throw-in. 14 and a half to go. 1-0 your score, a 56th minute goal. Dennis Hayes, all the difference in this one right now. A miscue from Brady Courtney. Lost the Colts a goal. It's Hayes now. They look that inside and good work by Georgievich. Now Georgievich. Kuzmano is right there, and they're going to call a foul there on Kuzmano. So that's actually the first foul against the Bears here in this half. Luke Demo says Lions return a punt 11 yards to own 45. So the Bears are going to stand over this one. This one is 36 yards from goal. Owen Stone will step up. You see Kuzmano, he's not 10 yards. See the referee going to get him walking back, but Owen Stone steps up, puts this one into the box, headed there by Worrell. This one knocked out. We'll see a substitution for the Bears coming in here now as well. Turned into a beautiful night here for soccer. It's mid-60s. To low 60s, the rain stopped and turned out to be a pretty good night. All thrown in by Spurl. We really haven't seen a ton of possession. I won't use the word sloppy tonight, but it's just not been a clean game for either side with moving the ball around. Not a lot of flow either, a lot of stoppages. And that's the byproduct of playing direct. And we're looking to play big balls for most of the game. That's what we've been seeing. You've seen that first touch there from Bauman. Again, the first touch not been good. And that's an example there of again, just not clean soccer as Hayes. He had Nielsen out wide. Just had to put a better ball in. Pinoza loses the ball and Nielsen, Kuzmano went down. Now Owen Stone on the ball. Well, that's a good ball into Nielsen. Now he's got it to Knight, but too far in front of Knight went the ball, and Courtney picks it up. Here's everyone's thoughts about the new Apple iOS update, number 17 now it seems. I just downloaded on my computer here early today, and I like the new computer update. They moved the open with the password username screen. They moved it down to the bottom of the page, and I don't know. I'm impressed with this so far. I'm just curious what anybody else's thoughts are about the iOS 17. We are getting ever closer here to the business end of this match. 11 minutes to go. And uncontested. Right back to him. Look at that, he goes through two players of Berkeley Bears. That's where I wanted a foul, and Ahmed went down. And Nielsen. Good work by Nielsen. Larroquette, good defensive work as Cook. Looking for Hayes. Sells one up and out. Ball popped up once again. Settled down by Stone. Stone looking through 2 defenders. He does. Owen Stone goes down, holding his stomach. He is down right now. As good work by Spurl. Spurl puts this one in. Still inside the box. Cut back to a wide open and a shot far post. Courtney able to keep it in his possession. I think that was Schnakel that took the shot. Now the clock will come to a stop as Worrell still down. So not Worrell, I apologize, Owen Stone.
Replacing Owen Stone, Brody King.
So Brody King will come in place of Stone. He's down on the ground that far side. Back underway here from Hurley Field. She ended up hitting off the hand, it looks like, of Ahmed. Throwing it immediately tonight. He'll look to get a little back heel and able to connect with that. But Bauman now in that first touch. Just been really off tonight for both teams. Those technical decisions could become very important here towards the business end of the season, not just the end of this game. Cowbells continue to be in effect here. Look at this, is Will Knight now on the ball. Knight just can't bring it under, but now he does. Have it under control now. A little shove there from Blanco again, and now that will be called a foul against the Bears. Ball finds his way to Bauman. Cook puts this one outside. Nielsen will try to chase this one down. He does. Give it right back to Bauman and the Colts, who just can't keep it on the pitch. And again, the story of the night and really the season for the Colts. You know, they've had found some success, and I talked about identity here earlier in this match. And you know, we talked about it. They've found a way to, the last 5 matches, to go 3-1-1. Start of the season 0-3-1. Tonight really struggling to connect passes, bring the ball under control. They've played well defensively. A couple miscues. I mean, obviously that Brady Courtney one costly, as they cost them a goal. As Andrew Cook now finds Nielsen and dispossessed. It's not just been only a Troy thing. You're seeing the touches as well from the Bears as well. They're going to see a substitution again. Back to this near side to Ahmed. Again, just you can't win soccer games if you can't keep the ball. You know, that's the reality. You got to find a way to hang on to the ball and make good decisions with it. We're seeing Troy High struggle with that right now. It's Kuzmano Pulaski. Well, 5.5 to go. Off this near side tonight. Well, right there is, goes in hard, gets the ball back at his feet, lays it off to Hayes, and that one's saved by Courtney. Good work there by Will Knight to create that opportunity, keeping it in the 18, lays it off to Dennis Hayes, and Hayes unable to get that one past Courtney. Giglio will put this one back in for the Colts. So David Montgomery got a 3-yard touchdown run. All into space to Nielsen. They'll cut back. Go through 2 defenders, puts us back across, and it'll go out for only the second corner of the night overall for both teams. As the clock will come to a stop again. This has not been a stat-filled night. A couple highlights from Courtney, as well as a goal from Dennis Hayes in the 56th minute. Put back in. Good ball towards that far post. It's going to deflect up and over. Good work there on that corner kick, but unable to get it on target. A little shove there. So it went out first, but brought down now by Stone, back on the field. Good to see him back on. Guzmano looks to put this one out wide. That's Green with a good header to stop that attack. It's Bauman. Puts this all the way through traffic, and Seth Davidson take those ones all night long. As a former goalkeeper myself, I appreciated a great save and an effort, but I was okay if it was a boring night. So Paul makes his way all the way towards Knight. Actually hits off the hand, unfortunately, there of Blanco, and that one is going to create a dangerous opportunity here for the Bears. The winning moments of this game. Only the second team foul here in the second half, as Owen Stone will stand over this one, along with Andrew Cook. The one will be played quick, and that is going to go in. A heads-up play from Owen Stone in the 79th minute, 2-0. So what a play. Heads up play from Owen Stone. And the Berkeley Bears have a 2-0 lead with 2 minutes to go. Let's take a look at this heads up play. I mean, take a look at it again in a second. A bunch of subs coming in.
Gabe Callio.
As the referee's having conversation with So is still seeing a yellow card now to a member of the team on that sideline. Not sure who he gave it to, but a yellow card was just issued. Georgievich. Look at this, is Nielsen. That's not Nielsen, I apologize. That was Owen Donner. This one's put in off that third corner of the night. So we're getting ever closer here to a minute left in this game. Oh, is this
1 minute left?
Last minute? A 2-0 game here in favor of the Bears. As Nedich try to keep this one on, he does. It's Larroquette. Goal from Owen Stone coming in the 78th minute.
If you're a Lions fan, it's 14-3, by the way.
Berkeley Bears coming in this night looking for 3 points to give themselves an opportunity here to come away with a league title this season. Put themselves in a great position to do that. Here with a win against Rochester Adams coming up next week. The final score of this one, 2-0 in favor of the Bears and Berkeley, and the #1 ranked team in the state. Having some success here in an OA red matchup here on this Thursday evening. So as we are seeing the excitement here from Berkeley as both these teams fought hard here tonight, but Berkeley coming away with that win. The final score here, 2-0. I want to thank our production team here at Hurley Field tonight, and our camera operator up on top, and DeAndre, and our producer Nathan. My name's Jonathan Turner. If it's your first time stopping by, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Oh my God, my prediction was correct. Holy cow, you're right. I did say 2-0 in favor of Berkeley. That's exactly what it was. That does not happen often, everybody. So shout out to myself for such things. Thank you very much, Coop, for telling me I got that one right. So proud moment for me. But want to say thank you to our entire team, our production team, the best team in the business, and want to say thank you for tuning in here tonight. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Remember, our MSN merch store is now available on our website. You can just do that by going over to MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Coming up here later this week, we'll have our top 50 players, 45 field players, and 5 goalkeepers from around the state will be released here later this week and early next week. And our fan contest, the best fans of Oakland County, continues to run here right now. And you can continue your voting. Troy High coming in this game was in the lead. Berkeley was in second, so gotta take a look at that. But for one final time here at Hurley Field, the Berkeley Bears coming away with a 2-0 win. Goals from Owen Stone and Dennis Hayes. And the Berkeley Bears getting the win over the Troy High Colts on this Thursday evening. From all of us here at the Michigan Soccer Network, we want to say thank you for having thank you, and have a great rest of your evening. And we'll see you next time for more soccer.